Hey, Xavier here, and I'm going to just read this to you. I discovered and lived God's purpose for my life. I left no unfinished business behind. I loved people and used things. I left a godly heritage for the next generation. I provided the best I could for my family. I honored my commitments. I was confident of my relationship with Christ. I didn't leave a mess behind for others to clean up. I served others as I wanted to be served. I honored God in each essential area of my life. Finishing strong. They are strong like a tree planted by a river. Psalm 1:3. Really quick, wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys. Haven't made a video in forever. And for the past few years, I've been like a bear in hibernation. It's funny. I was talking to somebody on Facebook, and that's exactly what I told her. And maybe that's been the same for many people. Maybe it's been, the same for you. Whether you're dealing with some type of depression or anything of needing healing. All right. Perhaps you can resonate. This resonates with you. All I can say is it's been a tough couple or few years, and I haven't been excited or even remotely moved to make any videos. I've been pretty much dormant, pretty much like our stem cells. And I say stem cells because as of recently, my wife and I have discovered this little patch, and I'm actually wearing it on the back of my neck, and I would love to show it to you, but let me see if I could flip out around. Maybe you can see it. Hopefully I see you, and not just my room. Anyhow, my goal with this video is just to pique your interest in wanting a little bit more information on how you can go ahead and finish strong. And maybe you've been in some type of network marketing company or opportunity with me or on your own. And perhaps you reached a level of success, and maybe perhaps you didn't. And either way, it's okay. All right. Odds are we have been in and out of different businesses, perhaps either together or separately. But what made us, okay, go ahead and get involved with what we're involved with is because of my wife's testimonial. And I'll leave that link below this video in the description. And you can actually try what has managed to heal her in a way that is miraculous. However, I could say this, all right? This doesn't cure in itself. It doesn't cure. It actually is allowing your own stem cells to reactivate. All right. Because as we get older, I've learned that stem cells actually become dormant as we get older. I'm closing in on 50. I know it's crazy. I probably look like 25. I wish. But here's the thing. By wearing this patch, which hopefully I showed you, if I didn't, I'll make another video. All right. It's a little circle thing. It's literally like $50, and it sticks right onto your skin, and you wear it 12 hours on, 12 hours off. All right. And it activates the stem cells within our own body to heal. And now it's going to affect everybody in an individual way, because we're all unique, right? God made us all unique. All right. The same way we have fingerprints that are unique to ourselves and our DNA is the same with our stem cells. It basically is going to repair that which is needed. All right. So if you have a pain in your neck, a pain in your back, a pain in your stomach, whatever ailment you have, all right, it may not go ahead and resolve that issue instantly, because once again, this is not curing you. It's allowing your body, your stem cells, to actually activate and do what it has been meant to do. All right. So therefore, it is using what's called photobiomodulation. It took me a minute to try to even remotely say that word. All right. And it's using the light, infrared light. All right. They call it low laser light. And basically, it's actually reflecting the light and the heat within our bodies. To basically, the science is beyond my pay grade. So therefore, I'll also leave just an information website. This is not to sell you. Okay. As a matter of fact, we are paying forward some of the patches that we actually have bought. So this way people can build, right, your own belief. All right. Because that's what we want. The same way my wife took time to learn about this, and she literally put it on because a friend gave it to her. And she was very generous by doing so. And thankfully, it has began healing her. Now, I don't want to go into her story because that's her story to tell, and I would be doing it an injustice in trying to kind of give her story, because that's her testimonial. As of right now, my testimonial, I'm sleeping better. All right, and that's actually a very like generic thing. That's actually most of the people that are wearing this patch, they're all saying it. They're saying that I'm able to sleep better. So if you're struggling with sleep, as I was, then you're probably going to get a lot better sleep by just having this patch on for the 12 hours on and 12 hours off. And the reason it's 12 hours off and it doesn't stay on all the time is to just allow the body time to repair and just kind of rest. All right. So anyway, I probably said way too much. And this is just meant to pique the interest and hopefully share it with somebody who's maybe dealing with some type of pain or ailment, and they just need a little bit of reassurance and maybe that little help. Okay. Because we all know we put it in God's hands, and it's God's will at the end of the day. However, like that little story with the guy that's in the middle of the ocean. I don't know if you know it, but he's literally in the middle of the ocean, and a ship honks its horn and goes to try to rescue him. And he says, no, God will save me. God will save me. So the ship says, oh well, we tried. And they sail off. And now another boat comes, a fisherman comes and says, hey, buddy, come on. Come in. He goes, no. My Lord and Savior will come and save me. Long and behold, that person also went and sailed off. Now that person, unfortunately, he drowned. He bloop, 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 gone. Gets to heaven, and he gets to the pearly gates, as the story goes, despite whatever belief you have. All right, this is just a story. And he gets to the pearly gates, and he says, hey, what happened? I thought that you were going to save me. He goes, well, we tried. We sent two boats. So the moral of the story is sometimes you have to do your part. Okay. The God is going to show up in your life, not himself personally, or at least from what I know, is going to come through people and circumstances. And sometimes we don't understand those circumstances until we go through it. A lot of times while we're in the journey, life can be really, really tough. And we wonder, why is it so tough? Or some of us just say, you know what, I'm ready to cash out. And there lies a lot of depression and feeling of no purpose. So everything happens for a reason. Sometimes you have to go through something in order to really appreciate, all right, and be able to have that story to share with others, to hopefully help them and be the catalyst that gets them out of whatever they're dealing with. So there's a purpose. If you're going through it right now, there's a purpose. Everything has a purpose. And ultimately, we can all hope, like the little frame that I just read to you, that we are able to leave a legacy and finish strong. So my friend, thank you so much for watching this 10-minute or so video. I wish you much blessings and healings and abundance. And I'll leave the link below, and enjoy the rest of your day.